In the news tonight, President calls for the law to be enforced to deal with errant truck drivers.
But can we stop it? If you stop it, you stop development. We just have to be mature in the way we handle it. Drivers have to be careful. The police have to do their work. The contractors have to ensure the safety mechanisms are in place.
And fallout at City Hall among councillors over implementation of policy. The Guyana Police Force will have to do its work to enforce the law when it comes to dealing with reckless truck drivers. That was the sentiment shared by President Irfaan Ali and Public Works Minister Warren Edgell on Wednesday. Speaking at the signing of the US $161 million contract to reconstruct the Linden Sioux Lake Highway, the head of state said stopping trucks will impact development.
We never had this number of trucks traversing this highway. But can we stop it? If you stop it, you stop development. We just have to be mature in the way we handle it. Drivers have to be careful. The police have to do their work. The contractors have to ensure the safety mechanisms are in place. The public education as to what is being done when has to be on point. The engineers, the community engagement, these are the key things that are needed.
Public Works Minister Warren Edgell, speaking on the sidelines, said the country has laws which must be enforced.
The police got to do their work. We already have laws. It's enforcing the laws. Speed limits, and we are taking decisions that they can't go into certain communities, especially with the smaller streets. We had situations where we had to make interventions. We've put up the no trucks, lorries, signs in the smaller community streets. And when we build out these community roads and the rest of it, we don't want to have them being destroyed, because when these trucks come, they also drive in the shoulders. And once you break the shoulders and water start getting to the road is gone.
The minister said residents have to play a more integral role in protecting the infrastructure of their communities.
So we got to cooperate. We got to get a lot of moral suasion, voluntary compliance, peer pressure from communities, because some of these trucks owners live in these communities. And we are putting in place a mechanism where land is being made available in the commercial section through the Ministry of Housing. Now the people who own these container trucks, the trailers and the haulers, they will be able to get land to do their parking in particular places. So you don't have to have them park all over Georgetown. You know what happens on High Street? Somewhere by Houston, 4 or 5 truckies down Mocker Road sometimes. The new Diamond Road, when you turn off from the East Bank, sometimes you see 20 trucks lying off sleeping at night. We have to get land, and the Ministry of Housing is working with us to be able to get at a rate so we can get these trucks off the road at night to park, and then we go forward.
Fatal accidents involving trucks have increased by 20% this year, according to the Guyana Police Force.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
Guyana, get ready for the ultimate celebration of local talent and flavor. ExxonMobil's Uncapped Marketplace and Food Festival is coming to the Guyana National Stadium on Saturday, August 31st and Sunday, September 1st. From authentic seasonings and sauces to mouth-watering dishes, there's something for everyone. Bring the whole family for a day of fun. Admission is free. We've got exciting games for the kids while you shop and explore. Don't miss ExxonMobil's Uncapped Marketplace and Food Festival on August 31st and September 1st at the Guyana National Stadium. See you there!
From the Army, I go to the police force, spend 5 years service. Then take a break and join Sheriff Security And so far the experience has been good and I'm enjoying it. I like my work. Very dedicated and determined. Very nice company. We have a lot of benefits. So I think Sheriff Security is one of the best so far for me, from my experience.
Councillors aligned with the government today fought against a policy categorizing political parties as institutional ratepayers. Institutional rate is nothing new, according to City Mayor Alfred Mentor, as he told reporters at a press conference that there should be policies to cover everyone. According to him, this was not the first time that the matter was brought before the council.
Government councillors, so to speak, I like to call them government councillors, who try to block everything that this council tried to do, either positive or in a way to be able to, for us to treat with matters, either from an amnesty standpoint, from a leasing standpoint, from using our age asset standpoint, from dealing with everything else. But only they know, or only them alone think they got sense in this country to deal with these issues. And I was very disappointed when I would have seen some of those councillors, one of those who been here, and it was said, she here since 1994. That's 30 years ago. And she's been here constantly dealing with issues and speaking on matters which I feel she has no integrity to speak on. And so for her to come making those statements, I find it very weird, very awkward, and as a flip-flopper, because they had somebody in the country years ago who you call them flip-flopper, and they've been flip-flopping on issues, because when the shoe fit her, she says one thing. When the shoe does not fit her, she says another thing. But I could understand the nature of that kind of a person. I also have seen one of the other councillors in this case, a young Jacobs, who's following that particular line of telling Nancy stories and selling propaganda. I'm disappointed in him as a young politician who's coming up, and I believe he should take his own style across the table rather than telling lies and join in from the vice president downwards in telling Nancy's story to people. He ought to be able to call a spade and be realistic, because he was very much part of the deliberation of this in the committee meetings. His other councillor colleague, who's a member of the committee, Dancing, was also part of it. I have all the minutes here to prove what contributions they made. But you know what they did? They made it appear like if it's only yesterday, they think only Monday this thing was brought to the council, and there was never any discussions.
APNU Councillor Leland Saul said while the council can identify rate categories, it is the valuation department that has the ultimate say under which category a ratepayer falls, as he points to 2804, which outlines how assessments for rate purposes are done.
When that information comes to us here at the council, we will implement. We cannot at this council take it on our own and decide if you have a property that your property is assessed as residential. We don't do that. There's an agency that is responsible for that. And I want to make that point clear. And I am surprised that Madam Chase Green does not know that. And as I said earlier, no wonder we are dealing with melodies from our tenure, because I am surprised that she does not know the entire procedure as it relates to assessment for a rating purpose.
Councillor Clinton Hines expressed his frustration with the councillors of the other side.
Only to discover that this matter was discussed long before. Decision was made, and an amount has been set by the agency as it applies to institutional rate under Chase Green. Now, for Chase Green to be part of an outfit that goes to the public to say or accusing the councillors who sit on the council representing the APNU and the citizenry of Georgetown, to say that we have bullied and what you call force to implement a policy that applies to political parties. It's as a result of a request that was made. It was raised at the level of the of the committee. Then the matter, the recommendation was made at that level for it to be discussed with the entire council. Something was proposed, some changes were made, and all of that. But when the decision was made at the council, they make it appear by way of going to the public to say, look, we have introduced arbitrarily an institutional rate on organizations that are not to have this. And
City Hall for years has been unable to broaden its revenue base owing to many issues.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
With 70% ethyl alcohol, Mighty Foam Hand Sanitizer eliminates 99.99% of all germs and even moisturizes in the process, leaving your skin clean and hydrated. Mighty Foam Hand Sanitizer. How do you stay clean?
2 persons have been taken into custody in Cayuga-Mazaruni Region 7 following a police operation which led to the discovery of one 12-gauge shotgun and 2 rifles, an AR-15 and an AM-15, along with a quantity of ammunition. The guns and ammunition were found in the Waikarai Bagdam, where searches were conducted at several allocations in a mining camp. The ammunition discovered included 150.23 rounds, 139 mm rounds, 30.38 special rounds, and 69 12-gauge cartridges. Apart from the 2 persons taken into custody, ranks are also in search of other persons linked to the discovery. The operation, according to the police, is part of ongoing efforts in the region to ensure public safety and combat illegal activities. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.